Instead of jumping into working on your vision board, try to take some time to reflect on what happened during your year. We're ending 2025 with my camera almost dead. This past couple of days have been dealing with impending sense of doom and a feeling of hopelessness, and I think it's no coincidence that I spent way too much time doom scrolling and I've been hit with a lot of information about how AI is taking over, and it's just pissing me off every time somebody comes up in my For You page talking about, oh, I thought this video was real, turns out it's AI. I can't lie, I have fallen for it. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm doing my part. I'm not using AI, I'm not supporting it, but it still makes me very worried about my future, about the future of my generation. But I need to save myself. So today I'm gonna have some sort of reset. I already took a shower. I'm not gonna have breakfast yet because I need to go and do some grocery shopping. I'm at the kitchen right now. I think I'm gonna just check my list to make sure that nothing's left out. But first, coffee. I can't go on an empty stomach, but I'm just gonna have an apple as a quick snack. I usually like to eat my apples with peanut butter, but oh fuck. This is what's left of the peanut butter, like just the oil at the bottom. At least the apples are good on their own as well, so it doesn't matter. I just dropped my camera. I'm trying not to panic, but it's not working. It literally fell off the tripod. God fucking damn it. I guess I can survive without my camera, my DSLR, but that's my work camera. It pisses me off because it's Christmas time. I don't have much money because I gotta get presents, but there's gonna be a change of plans. I need to get it fixed as soon as possible. Why does that have to happen? It's all because I had to buy a tripod from Temu. That's what I get for being cheap. Anyways, I do really hope that it can be fixed. I'm gonna show you what happened. This is the door to the battery compartment, and the battery is like, this thing should be moving, it's stuck, and the camera is not turning on. Nothing. At least the screen is not cracked, because the screen is usually very expensive. So I'm gonna get it to the shop now. I literally just wanted to make a YouTube video for the first time in a very long time using my beautiful DSLR camera. I took it to maintenance at the beginning of this year, and now we're ending 2025 with my camera almost dead and me having to take it to the emergency room. Fuck! Particular about my coffee. I just like my French press, and I like to make my coffee very strong. I'm gonna need a pinch of salt. There we go. I like my coffee sweet. 2 teaspoons of sugar. There's 1 and there's 2. I don't like using any syrups or any weird processed shit. If I ever want to change things up, I just add a bit of cinnamon or vanilla extract.
Los 7 guerreros nos quedaremos.
errands to run. I think I'm gonna have to go to the bank. I really don't want to go, but I should. I always hit a point during the day when I lose momentum and I don't feel motivated to do anything, and that's when I'm most vulnerable to doom scroll. And that's something that I'm trying to fight because it gets me in such an awful mental and emotional state. Lose the entire afternoon or day to doom scrolling, and when I come back to consciousness, it's nighttime and I feel like another day has been wasted, and I feel like shit when that happens. One thing that really helps me get out of that like midday slump is to journal. I usually journal in the morning, but I have noticed that journaling in the afternoon also really helps to like keep the ball rolling for the rest of the day. And since it's December, it's the time for preparing your vision boards for next year. But the other day I saw on TikTok, ironically, there's this woman and she was saying that instead of jumping into working on your vision board, try to take some time to reflect on what happened during your year and see what you accomplished month by month, so you can have like a better idea of where you're standing. But I'm really trying hard not to be too hard on myself. I've been pretty inconsistent, but at the same time I have discovered a lot of things about myself. Like, what am I gonna do with that information? Like, what's next? That's how I feel. Like, I finally graduated. Like, my graduation ceremony was on June. I am working. I studied audiovisual production, and now that I've graduated, I feel like I want to do content. That's what I want to make. I want to make content and work on that. But there's a dilemma. If your job is making content, your job is technically marketing, and I hate marketing. I love human connection. I love sharing stuff, but I don't like the marketing aspect of it that makes it something that you can live off of. I feel like there's this uncertainty floating above me that things are changing too fast. Usually when you are on social media too much, things may seem worse than they actually are, but it is true that the world is changing real fast, faster than ever before. I could have an idea of something that I want to do today, and tomorrow is gonna be entirely different. And you know what? Like, we're gonna have to adapt. That's just what humans do. But I feel like I should have a second option, like a plan B, and that's why I've been thinking these past couple of months of taking a second career. I don't like where I am right now. I feel like my life is very different from a lot of people, but there's also a lot of people that have a similar life to mine. I grew up very sheltered. I'm at a very big age. I still live with my parents. I am not a deadbeat daughter, at least. I don't feel like a burden to my parents necessarily, but I do feel like there are other things that I want to achieve, and being in this situation is keeping me stuck. And the situation is not only like being with my parents, but staying in the country where I am. There's like something about small corrupt countries that it feels like the ceiling is very low and a lot lower than other places, and I don't know if I should aim for local success. So I feel a little uncertain when it comes to 2026. I do want to make a self-reflection on this year. I still have a few pages. This used to be my journal for The Artist Way. I didn't finish it because it made me too, I don't know, I was thinking way too much. Like, I am an overthinker, and I really had to take a step back. Like, it was a lot for me to handle at the time. Last year I made the mistake. I say I made the mistake because I don't like how it turned out, but I made the mistake of working on my vision board with my best friend. This year I'm not gonna do that. I feel like that's a very personal thing, and when I am working on something that's very personal alongside someone else, it doesn't feel the same. I'm not like in the moment, or I'm not flow state. I want to be more intentional this time. I don't know what the next thing for me is. Like, I used to have such a clear image of what I wanted for my future when I was younger, but now that I'm 28, the more I know, the less I know. I always knew deep down that I wanted to do was content, because basically I grew up watching YouTube. I have been consistent on TikTok but not on YouTube. I'd rather just keep it longer form on YouTube. Continue to discover myself outside social media. I have noticed the difference from me before TikTok and me after TikTok. For next year, I'm gonna step away from that. I really want to like discover things about myself through experiences, through meeting other people. Let's do what I said I was gonna do. I have been yapping for long enough. Right, I'm done, I think. I didn't think I would finish on time because I have exactly 14 minutes to get ready. I have a friend date with my best friend. We're gonna go to a Christmas jazz concert, which I'm pretty excited about. This is pretty much it. I do feel a little more clear or more certain about where I am and where I want to go next. Question mark, not exactly. This is not a question that's gonna be answered in like a 30-minute journaling session. So one day at a time. Right now I have to get ready or else I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna make a quick time lapse of me getting ready and cleaning my room at the same time. I should be out in like 10 minutes. This clock is a little late. It's a little behind. So I got like maybe 7 minutes to do all of this. Ready to be happy.